Start your day the right way on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
All right, 6:31 a.m. right here on Nigeria 84.95.1 Abuja. Let's get into the newspaper review. This morning, we'll be going through various news platforms. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published, so ensure that you get the details before you share your thoughts. We'll be going through The Punch, Daily Trust, Leadership, The Nation, and The Sun newspaper. You can watch live on YouTube and Facebook. We're live streaming at Nigeria Info Abuja. Ensure that you follow and subscribe to our YouTube page. Let's get into The Punch newspaper this morning with a major headline. DMO worries over low revenue as Nigeria's debt nears 81 trillion naira. The writers there say federal government's 10 trillion naira revenue can support fresh borrowing. Government to issue promissory notes as judgment debt nears 3 trillion naira. Federal government, states, local governments share 786 billion naira May revenue. Labour discos on collision costs over electricity tariff hike. Terrorists planning attacks on religions, fund centers, DSS warns. Paris Summit, subsidy removal, foreign exchange policy needed for survival, says Tinubu. Ogun tops NPC register 49,000 deaths in 6 months. Scholars should not be relegated for money bags. LASU best student. Suspects steal diesel from generator powering streetlights. Traders count losses as fire guts Ogun market. Lawyer remanded for defrauding Kwara Varsity of 19.3 million naira. And that's it for The Punch this morning. Let's move over to the Daily Trust. Federal government to end polio in December. That's according to the Vice President of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima. African countries suffering debt hangovers. Macron, UN. Fuel hike. Salary earners turn cab drivers, sleep in offices. IPAC constitutes 47-man committee to review manifesto SDGs implementation. INEC to review operations of 2023 general elections. Nigerians lost 12.5 billion naira to telecom-based financial crimes in 4 years, that's according to the NCC. Many feared killed as gunmen invade Kogi community. Dollar videos. Reinstated Kano anti-graft Caesar vows to reopen probe against Ganduje. India out of Nigeria's top 5 trading partners. AFCC arraigns pastor for defrauding Oyedepo's varsity. Nigeria moves to exit list of countries prone to money laundering. And that's it for the Daily Trust this morning. Let's move on to the leadership. Presidential poll. Drama in court over claims of deleted results from Beavers. Multiple taxation. FIRS partners police to end illegal collection by touts. FAC remittances. Federal government sets up committee to reconcile alleged discrepancies. Hackers threatening global energy transition. EU warns. Federal government, states, local governments share 786.161 billion naira FAC revenue. Bill Gates, energy discuss accelerating renewable energy adoption in Nigeria. Tribunal invites Governor Mba. Service chief's appointment is departure from past. CSO. INEC to conduct post-election review for 2023 general election. And that's it for the leadership this morning. Moving on to the nation right now. We've removed obstacles to growth, Tinubu tells investors. NLC cautions against electricity tariffs hike. Labour Party's obese witnesses contradict each other at election tribunal. Fayemi remains an inspiration, pride of Ekiti, says lawmaker. Federal government seeks UK support in fight against insecurity. Polio, others. Framework for effective immunization underway, says federal government. NEMA, NIMET, NISA to Nigerians. Expect heavy rains, floods soon. Idil Kabir, DSS urges vigilance during celebration. Pilgrims hail knock-on successful flight schedules. And that's it for the nation. Let's move on to the sun right now. Outrage over proposed 114% RMAFC pay rise for Tinubu, others. Chief of Army Staff hails Army Logistic College for training ECOWAS standby force. NLC urges federal government to shelve electricity tariff hike. PEPC, INEC wiped off results from Beavers, forensic experts tell court in Atiku PDP petition. Tinubu Shetima campaign group begs Atiku Obi to withdraw case, join government. Plateau attacks amount to genocide, Governor Motfwang. Kaduna Guba Tribunal, INEC yet to produce certified copies of result sheets, Ashiru. And that's it for the Sun this morning. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published by these various news platforms according to their editorial guidelines and have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So do ensure that you've got the details. And when you call in to share your thoughts, your opinions, Ensure that you've got the facts and you're not spreading any false information, hearsay, or fake news. Also ensure that when you do call in, move away from your device, state your name and your location, and kindly go straight to the point. Do not insult, use false language, or be rude to anyone. You can share your thoughts without taking any of those routes, okay? Numbers to calling this morning: 0700 951 0000, 08095974869. You can also call on WhatsApp, send a message to 080 9993 0137. Welcome to you. Good morning. Okay, your connection is not ready yet. Do also call back. Welcome to you.
Good morning once again, Papa Gentleman Itodo. My name is Abakar calling you from Gwagwalada.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Tinubu ensuring foreign investors that Nigeria is ready for investment opportunity. Investors, they are very decent people. They are experts in finance, in development, in economy. They understand, they read our economy from afar. They know what we have. The relation between the buoyant economy and investor is that you can liken it to that of leaves and nectar. A beautiful flower attracts bees, then cross-pollination takes place. It's just like that. If you have economy with sophisticated infrastructure, you manage development, you manage economy, you manage investment, you eliminate corruption, and your economy is not suffering from bottlenecks, then you attract investors. You diversify your economy.
All right.
But in a case where we mismanage economy, corruption is at the peak. Imagine we run economy at depth.
All right.
Trillion. Thank you.
All right. Welcome to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Todd.
Good morning.
My name is Felix Fortune. I'm calling from Metama.
Welcome to you, Felix. Go ahead.
Atiku and what are you saying? Chitima and Nimbu Camp said Atiku and Atiku joined the government and forget about the Atiku. What will be their business? Why did the people and train lawyers? Let lawyers get their own money. You see, my brother, some of us, why we are angry is that the question I want to ask is that, assuming that this election was fake, and the man in the saddle is doing well, because as far as I'm concerned, the Bible says, if we say like we judge with it. This is the first time I'm seeing good governance. Can't we forget about all these things? So since them have decided to be going that way, they should allow them to go. For God's sake, allow them. And like P2V, I want to see how, because that there, if I could recall it, during the presidential, there were 3 ballot papers. One for presidential, second one for senatorial. Didn't they put, were they folding it? When you read, they fold it and put. I don't know all this. We want to see how they are going to declare somebody that only wins Southeast and South-South. Whether it's the president of Southeast and South-South. I have never seen this type of thing in my life.
All right.
Let them be in court. Let us stick with two. It's supposed to take people to court for winning his territory. The territory that is normally win, which is South-South and Southeast. And
all right.
Against another person who has never won that place before. We want to see how they will declare them.
All right. Welcome to you. Are you there? Good morning. Okay, your connection is not helping either, so if you can do it, call any of the other numbers. Good morning to you. Are you there? Good morning.
This is Usman Majima from Masako.
Welcome to you, Usman. Please go ahead.
The terrorist promising attack. In fact, in Nigeria, we are hearing all those things. Where are they? In fact, in which area where they cannot trace them, terrorists promising attack where there is security, where there is army, there is police, there is all sort of security in Nigeria. In fact, sometimes I sit down and reason this thing. Some terrorists will be posting something on net where they cannot trace them. And if there is any other atrocity around, then they will trace them and arrest them. But terrorists, they cannot trace terrorists and get them arrested. In fact, it's just too porous. It's too porous. Thank you.
All right. Let's look at some of your messages right now on the WhatsApp platform as well as on YouTube and Facebook. You can watch live at Nigeria Info Abuja and drop your comments. Good morning. I'm yet to recover from PMS being sold for 514 naira now. There is fuel queue and plans to increase to 700. I'm depressed. Sharing from Gudu. And Oludade Abiodun says, I greet Barrister Hassan, Selassie, Tinubu Pekin, and Mr. Ushalifo. I think it's high time for African countries to jettison borrowing. And on insecurity, federal government should do something about it. Opulent from Bari says, Tinubu started very well. If he continues like this, his next re-election will not be needing a campaign. Nigerians commend him for the opening of our borders, expecting him to do more to reduce hardship. And that's what Opulent is saying. With their plans to reopen the Seme border, that's currently in talks. And Tinubu campaign team begs LP and PDP to withdraw case and join Tinubu, but they told them to go to court. Gideon C. from Gwagwalada. All right. And this one right here from Chukwu Gozie Onu in Madala says, bandits plan to attack religious and event centers, DSS ones. When are we going to come out of this insecurity wahala in Nigeria? Our new service chiefs should rise to the occasion. And that's what Chukwu Gozie is sharing. Let's get back to the phone lines right now to hear more of your thoughts. Good morning. Welcome to you.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
I greet everybody, the callers and the listeners of this great radio station. I want to start by appreciating you giving us the privilege to call. It's not our right, but a privilege given to us. My name is Alasi.
Welcome.
Many fear kill as government invade Kogi communities. Please, we don't want to be hearing all these killings. FG seek EOS support in fighting insecurity. Yes, we need support from United States and other countries that will help us secure our life. We are talking of economy. There's no how a person will come and invest for the country that is insecure, where there's chaos, where there's fighting. Who will come and invest? So government should do something about this insecurity. Plateau killing amount to genocide. That is the governor of Plateau complaining. You can imagine people running away, camping for survivor, getting somewhere to hide, and they went to that place and set the place ablaze with the people inside. Government should do something about this insecurity. The killing is too much. We don't want to be hearing killing. As I always say, today victims were yesterday survivors. Tomorrow victims were today survivors. It can be anybody listening to me. So
all right.
Government should do something. Insecurity like it's throwing stone in the market. We never know who it may hit. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to you.
Yeah, good morning, The Voice. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome.
All right. My name is Mommy Z. On the issue of insecurity, DSS just made us to understand that they might attack worship center. So people should not worship again. I think that has been their mission. It's just that it's not clear. They don't want people to worship again. From worship center to schools, I don't know what
No, but the thing is, they're giving a warning about it. It's not about not wanting you to worship, but for you to be alert.
I am not talking of DSS. I said they just made Nigerians to understand that the men of the underworld don't want people to worship again. I thank you for making it clear. So they don't want people to worship their creator again. They have mission. I don't understand. And before you know it, they will strike. But I just pray the community will do something. The last caller is talking of government should do something. I think it's not beyond the government. It's going to be the community should do something. Finally, You said some civil servants sleep in the office because they can't even afford to pay transportation to work. And I want to ask you, is there any office that will create accommodation for anybody to go sleep? Or is it that they sleep on the table in the morning, they just brush and find their way into the office? Can they be productive? And nobody is saying anything about it. Close to a month that they talked about subsidy removal, and I ask you, is this subsidy removal or hike in price? Nobody answered me. Now, it is now clear that after June, fuel might be sold beyond the 500 that people are buying. No palliative at all, only for us to wake up yesterday or a day before yesterday to the realization that they are proposing to increase the allowances and salary of those people at the top of things. Just eye service to make them feel important. Did they ask them to increase their salary while civil servants are sleeping in the office? People are not going to their office. Go to the main road, you see people begging, not because they don't plan, but because when you plan, the economy of Nigeria and the government of Nigeria will help you plan the little one you have. My dear, I'm not happy.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mumsy. Looking at what you're saying on YouTube right now. Good morning to you at Dewa Dearmore77. Nigerian government should stop sponsoring program aids of any kind, and I am still begging the Nigerian government to reduce fuel price to 300. At least things are getting tougher. And Oludade Abiodun took a message earlier. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Ibrahim Hajara, good morning to you. Great to see your emojis as always. Let's look at Facebook right now, shall we? Good morning to you, Mac Joe Ame, watching from Port Harcourt. And Wazo John Lasisi from Jigo Bari says Nigeria will be great again. Umar Lebara says increasing electricity tariffs by 40%. At this time, people are trying to survive. The removal of fuel subsidy is not a welcome development. Have they come to deal a bestial blow on the masses or give new lease of life? Let them allow us to breathe. It's left for them to privatize the free air God blessed us with, but that is not possible. Let the kite perch and the eagle too, as what Dr. Ma Olebera from Owerri is sharing. Let's get your thoughts before we go on this break. Welcome to you.
Yes, my brother Itodo, good morning.
Good.
This Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. Good morning to you.
From Cuba. Yeah, quickly.
Hello, Cece. All right, can't seem to hear you. Sorry about that. Welcome to you.
Yeah, Dr. Itodo, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. This is Ojo, the next president.
Welcome, Ojo. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. On the issue of the insecurity, I think it's the right time for the president to call the Kogi State governor to order. Because it's embarrassing for that kind of thing to be happening, especially when he's leaving. Is it by fault that people must follow his idea? Because that is becoming too much. That's what somebody said on the program yesterday, that most of the problem we have in Nigeria are the governors. They are just living like they are morons.
No, let's not use that word, Ojo.
Sorry to use the word.
Can you take it back?
Governor, I take it back.
Great.
Can you be a governor? You cannot pay worker salary for good 9 months. You call yourself governor. You know that we are in a country that all manner of things just happened. You call yourself a governor. If somebody is running his company like that, will you leave the person in the office? And people are dying, you cannot do anything.
All right, Ojo. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. We'll go on this break right now. The news comes up at 7 o'clock. But I'll be back to take more of your thoughts on the newspaper review. Stay tuned to Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.